If you need to do 600 miles a day in a Porsche Taycan, what's it like? How inconvenient is the charging? How long does it take to charge? How efficient is it? How much will it cost? Well, in this video I'm about to tell you. I'm Richard Simons, I'm driving a Porsche Taycan, and today I should be covering nearly 600 miles.
Buying a new car? Then head to
Oh no, I couldn't have an electric car. I regularly cover 200 miles a day for work, 300 miles a day sometimes. Well, so do I. And I do that quite a lot, and today I'm going to cover probably 600 miles. So let me take you with me and show you exactly what it's like to do a high mileage in a day in an electric car, exactly how long that takes out of my day to charge the car and how difficult it is to charge. Let me give you a lowdown of what's happening here. I'm currently in a Porsche Taycan 4S with the performance battery, 93 kilowatt hours. It's got the bigger Mission E wheels. They're less efficient than the smaller wheels. It's been pouring with rain. It was cold this morning, so this is not an efficiency run. I am driving as fast as I can, legally of course, officer. Really not trying for efficiency, pushing on, enough miles to cover. So outside lane of the motorway and not trying for an efficiency. This is about, you know, the charging time, I think, more than anything else, because a common complaint or criticism I get about people who want to take a stand against EVs is they say, I do not want an electric vehicle because it's too inconvenient to charge it, it takes too long, I don't have the time in the day to do that, etc, etc, etc. And I think for nearly every single one of those cases I would completely disagree. And then they go out and buy a Range Rover or something silly like that, and I think it's just ridiculous. So this video hopefully will show that covering big distances in a day with the modern electric cars is quite easy. Yes, I'm in a Porsche Taycan. It is one of the best ones. It has quite a big battery, it has very fast charging, but there's similar journeys, and you see our other videos, we've done this in Teslas. It's easy, it's not a problem. We've driven Bournemouth to Inverness, we've done lots of long journeys, 400 miles in a Vauxhall Corsa E. It's all easy enough. But yes, this is a Porsche Taycan, and yes, this is one of the best cars to do this in because it's a great Grand Tourer. It's supremely comfortable, I think. It's great driving position, superb ride, comfortable and quiet. I mean, it's a perfect car for crossing Europe because on an autobahn this is even better. It's very fast. But anyway, let's concentrate on basically following me for a day and what we're getting up to as part of our daily work anyway. Just like the rest of our videos, this is what we're doing today. I'm not doing a drive just for the sake of doing a drive. I'm not a journalist, I'm not getting the press cars. This is my car and this is my day. It's currently now 5:28. I've just unplugged the car. It was plugged in to obviously charge. I'm 99% charged, and the car's preheated itself as well. Good thing about electric cars is they warm themselves up. The point of today really is we've got a Tesla Model S P90D that we're delivering to Hull in the northeast of England. So that is nearly 300 miles away, and then we've got another car probably to collect from near Warwick on the way back, so we'll make a kind of triangle of the day. And this is a 2016 Model S P90D, and already today actually we're running convoy for 115 miles, so I've got some direct comparisons there. But that's a 21-inch wheel car, so less efficient than 19-inch wheels, 2016, 40,000 miles. And on the 115 mile section we had to begin with, as we came up the M3 up towards London, M25, it was teeming with rain, so again not an efficiency run, just real world driving. But that comparison was direct, same speed, same road, same time, and amazingly the Tesla was more efficient than the Taycan. It's a 5-year-old car. I've got 53% battery left, and I've averaged 347 watt hours per mile. What have you got?
I got 47% left, and I averaged 325 watt hours per mile.
327 watts. So your car's more efficient than this car. Isn't that good? Like 5-year-old Tesla Model S P90D with the big wheels is more efficient than a Porsche Taycan, and I'm in range mode. So I'm in range mode, it's using front wheel drive. That's pretty good, isn't it? But as ever, Tesla just pull it out the bag for efficiency every time. It goes to show really what a phenomenal achievement. The Tesla have got to. The Model S is still a cracking car. We had a little sprint away from some slower section of the motorway. The performance of the P90 is still equal to this Taycan. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Taycan P90D is right there. Do you know what? There's nothing in this. Oh. In fact, away from the line, the Tesla's the quicker car actually, and I suspect at autobahn speeds this is probably the quicker car. But we need to come off here. Here we are. This is our exit, A1M northbound. This is going to be us. Okay, so you're going to pull into South Mim Services now for a quick relief and top up, and I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go up to Peterborough Services. I'll see you in a bit. Where am I now? So heading up the A1M and I'm coming up towards Peterborough. I've been driving for 3 hours and 6 minutes. I've covered 180 miles and the car doesn't need to stop. I do. Where are we at? Let's have a look at this. So the car's got 26% battery, but I'm needing a toilet and I could really do something to eat now. I'm going to save my apple for a bit later on, but I've had my coffee and I need another one. I left at 5:30 this morning and it is now 7:30. 8:30, sorry, 8:35. Okay, first stop after 3 hours 11 minutes of driving, so that's enough for me for the minute. I just need a quick comfort break. I'm going to use this Ionity charger here. How long does it take me to go to the toilet? So I've been 10 minutes and that's gone from 25% up to 58%. That's enough, more than enough. Let's unplug and go. Go.
Turn right onto Surrey.
So after 4 hours of 50 minutes of driving, I've just arrived at Porsche Centre Hull, where they've got Porsche fast chargers. Never used these before, so let's plug in. So done 282 miles since leaving. 350 kilowatt charger this, and I've just literally started the charge 1 minute 47 seconds ago. I've got 18% battery. It's currently 10:48. What have we got? 257 kilowatts of power. Look, absolutely superb. That's what we like to see. So I was going to see how long it is until I've got to go on from here and deliver just to the north of Hull this car and pick up my colleague Gintz, who's driving that one, and then head back down the motorway basically. So on the way back down M1, probably somewhere like Rugby Services, so I'm going to see how far it is to somewhere like that and work out roughly how long I need to charge for. But really I think I'm going to be here for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Again, need to grab a coffee. So I'm going to go into Porsche Centre and see what there is. Porsche Turismo, I love those wheels, very nice. Long wait for those. I know there's several people waiting for a Porsche Turismo, and there's a long order. We've been waiting months for them. Jesus, this car's pretty much too fast really, so I haven't actually even been in there yet. I was on a phone call, answered a quick email, sent a message to Gintz, spoke to Gintz, and then that's it. Like 17 minutes have gone past. I'm already at 78% charge on this, which is more than enough I need. So I'm going to plug and head on, meet Gintz at delivery now. Quick update. My colleague Gintz is with us in the car now. It is nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've delivered that car, so we're now heading back south. We are going along some country roads at the moment, about to join the M62 towards Doncaster. 68% battery. Been driving for 5 hours and 40 minutes so far, and looks like next stop will be the good old Rugby Services down just off the M1. Bank of fast chargers and some food and drinks, so we'll stop there. Trying to charge. No. Right everyone, update. So what have we got? 20 past 3, and in the afternoon the M1 was closed southbound, which is obviously dead convenient. Wow. But we have now arrived at
so many Teslas.
Look at this. This is Rugby Services. Let me just stop so we can get a clip of this. all of the Tesla ones actually, are these all fully occupied now? Look at this. All fully occupied, look at that. Anyway, my update. So we've been driving for 7 hours 50 minutes now, covered 435 miles, and so far on 27 minutes of charging, the 10 minutes and the 17 minutes. But we now have only got down to 7% battery because we had quite a long diversion due to the M1 conveniently being closed. However, we've now put up rugby services and there are ample chargers, as long as you're not a Tesla. It's actually the Tesla ones that are full up. First time I've seen that. So here we are. There we go. Charging has just started and it is now, sorry, 3:24 by the time I got out then. Just pulled the cable around. 3:24, so we're going to add a slight extra route to this. So we're going to go and collect a car from Leamington Spa, sort of on the way back. Slight diversion. So I've got to cover, it's about another, probably about another 170 miles or so. So I'm going to charge to 75% would do me, 80%. Any more than that, but I need to go to the toilet, and the way this car is charging, I'm looking at it now and it's 249 kilowatts and ramping up, and yeah, it is quick, so we won't be here for too long. We'll see exactly, and that will be enough to then complete the journey. So last trip of the day, last charge of the day, sorry, and we'll be done. Here we are then, so 80% battery, which is plenty enough for us to get back, and that's taken 20 minutes. It went from 7% to 57% in 10 minutes. It's crazy. Well, it was 11 and a half minutes, I think, actually. So, and 20 minutes all the way back up to 80%. This car is a demon at charging, and in fact, too quick to even go and get your food and drinks and toilets and coffee and stuff. So, even now, 81% is ramping down, 73 kilowatts. So, we'll actually unplug in a second and head off. But yeah, that's incredible. So total charging time today so far, 27, 37, 40, 47 minutes to do what's probably been nearly 600 miles by the time we get home. So London to Geneva, 47 minutes of stoppage. I think it's all right, don't you? Yeah, I do. Right, it's cold and windy out here at Rugby Services, so we're going to head on. Let's go.
Back on deck. Back on deck. Back on deck. Back on deck.
Now it is 7 minutes past 6 in the evening, and we've left Leamington Spa, where we've just bought this ID3 in front, and very nice it is too. So final leg of the journey now, heading back, 126 miles to go, having already covered 473 miles today. So a little bit left to do, final stretch, should see me back home by 8:30. Final stretch now, 23 miles to go, 39 miles of range now, but the weather conditions are absolutely atrocious. It is impacting the efficiency, and I've had to bring the speed down. I can barely see through the windscreen at the moment. The wipers are going full clappers. But have a look at this. Look, there you go. Just tripped onto 25,000 miles on this Taycan there. So not bad. Probably one of the higher mileage Taycans, isn't it, in the country for just over a year old, this car. 25,000 miles. There we go. 8:38, back in Bournemouth. Welcome to Bournemouth, that says. And there's Gints for the ID3. You can take that off home, and I'm going to peel off now. Cheers, Gints, for another long day. Get these cars charged up tonight, do it all again tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, day in the office tomorrow. Down the road on Thursday again though. Red lights, Audi next to me. Looks like he's sparring for a race. I've only got 7% battery though. Even with 7% battery, the Taycan is still a traffic light Grand Prix winner. Doesn't lose any power. I don't know what point it does lose power, but 7% it's still flying. Must need the literally the last couple of percent. Nearly home. It's been a long day. Okay, right, there we are, back at home, and I've got 6% of the battery left, 12 miles of range, but that's fine. Obviously I can plug it in a minute. That's a good thing. That's a charge overnight, be ready for the same thing again tomorrow if you wanted to. Not that I really want to. What do we have in the end? So I actually reset this trip by mistake 11 minutes after I left. So this is actually a few miles and a few minutes short of what I actually did. I thought I was resetting another trip, but I reset all of it by mistake. So it is currently, what's time now? 8:47. We left at 5:28 this morning. My recorded driving time, which was 10 minutes after I left, is 11 hours and 3 minutes. And the distance covered was 596.8 miles. So that's pretty much 600 miles. And in fact, because I reset it by mistake a few minutes after I left, I've actually covered over 600 miles today. So it actually worked out to be 602 miles it was. So there we go. Now, anyone that says that they need a battery car that can do 600 miles in one charge, it's just complete silliness. It's ridiculous. We've done over 600 miles today with 47 minutes of charging time. And in fact, we needed to stop for more than that. The time that we weren't charging, but we stopped to eat and stuff like that, we deliberately unplugged the car to keep that charging time to a minimum for the purpose of this video. But actually, we needed more time than that. Again, let's get this into context. That's South Coast to Inverness. It's about 600 miles. London to Edinburgh and halfway back again is about 600 miles. London to Geneva is about 600 miles. And there's probably some other examples. If you have any, do put them in the comments below. I'd be pleased to see them. 47 minutes of charging time. And technically it could be less than that. You know, if you're really trying to do some kind of record, you would only charge to probably 55%, which is when this kind of battery just starts sort of ramping down from its really fast charging speed. I can actually add 50% of the battery in this amazing Taycan in about 11-12 minutes on those fast 350 kilowatt chargers. It pulls 270 kilowatts up until about 50%, 55%, something like that. So in theory, you know, you'd bunny hop and go from 2% to 52%, and that's all you would do if you really had to try and set some kind of record. But you know, point proven here. I think that if you imagine doing a journey like that and only stopping for 47 minutes, you're going to need to stop for more than that. I've got quite a good endurance level when it comes to driving. I do this a lot, but even that's quite extreme for me, and I need to get out of the car and go to the toilet quite urgently in a second. So I'm going to wrap this video up, I think, from here. If I think of anything overnight, I'll do a summary tomorrow. But oh yeah, my consumption overall, 363 kilowatt hours per 100 miles, so 363 watt hours per mile. And I'll see if we can do some conversions of that down here. So that's below 3 miles per kilowatt hour. In fact, that's probably about 2.7. But I would state it's been horrendous weather for quite a large part of the day, especially the last hour and a half of driving. It's been standing water, spray. Couldn't even do 70 miles an hour if I wanted to. It was horrendous weather, and all through the day I've not been trying for efficiency at all. You know, doing this as fast as I can. The actual average speed for the whole day is 56 miles an hour. Now, considering that is going into town for a drop-off, a collection, roadworks, the heavy rain, you know, I think if you do a long journey, you see if you actually average more than 56 for the whole day, you'll be surprised. It's quite hard to do that. So you can see there that has been pushing on. So let's call it a wrap. It's nearly 9 o'clock in the evening now, so I'm going to go and see my family and catch my daughter before bed. But thank you for watching. I hope that's been an interesting video. The Taycan really is a phenomenal car. Obviously its charging speeds are exceptional, faster than you need really. My other comments are that I've been in this car for well over 11 hours now. It's still comfortable, it's still great. It's a great car to do days just like this, and that is exactly why I love it. So thanks for watching. Click that little thumbs up icon if you appreciate that long hard day there for both myself and my colleague Gintz, and we will catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.